Now, before you get confused by what this drawing really is, it's actually something that a lot of you people want to build. It's a cult like following, a following where your audience is so engaged, so in love with you, and so in trust with you that they always talk about you in your specific field. Examples of such cult like audiences are like of Alex Hormozi, where whenever we think about business and marketing, that's the guy we want to become. That's the guy we want to learn from. And if you really want to build an audience base like that, you might have heard a lot of advice. Create this kind of content, do that, do this, do all these stupid shit. But what you really need to understand is boiled down to what makes a cult audience. What really creates one. A lot of people don't even understand that. So let's first go over it. Cult audiences are basically created on two major factors. First is trust, second is aspiration, and when there's a perfect combination, that makes a cult audience. Specifically for coaches and agency owners, if you want your audiences to really be like a cult, where let's say if you're a marketing agency, if they have to get their marketing done, they only think about you, then you need to majorly focus on these two characteristics. And a lot of people have a lot of different ways to build it, make more content, go more viral, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 followers or 1,000,000. Has one simple thing you could do to instantly boost this. That is building a community. And I like to call it the WhatsApp group method. Now, you don't necessarily need to create a WhatsApp group. This is just a funny name I've given it. But basically, creating a community of your audience, so that I'll show you some examples. Like one of the community we helped create was of Suraj, where he has created, like, there are, I think right now in his community approximately 209 members. This is one of his community. The original one that is on WOP has approximately 800. The actual number, what was the actual number? Let's look at the actual number. 895, but whatever. So if you see, like, if you go into the wins section, there are like just people supporting each other, talking to each other, and Suraj is not really involved. But what these kind of community really does is, first of all, it boosts the trust value of the group you're in, because, well, you're getting some value out of it, and it doesn't necessarily need to be the value given by the founder of it. It could be just the people. And second, aspiration comes from, because now they are in a group with you where you're not obviously constantly engaging, but when you do, you give so much value, they want to learn from you. And because in a community you're also giving them free value, this also boosts your trust even more. Like for one of our clients, that was an agency owner, he wanted to create a community of like-minded people, Atishay Jain. We built just a WhatsApp group, like just a WhatsApp group. And now the WhatsApp group has instantaneous messages every hour, every like 30 minutes, of people just supporting each other, boosting his trust value. And second, because he does weekly calls once every week, it builds his aspiration that I want to be in a call with Atishay, and when I actually, like, when the people actually get help from him on the calls for free, that again boosts his trust. Now, this is what, in the long run, builds a cult like audience the fastest. Because, yes, you can create a lot of content. Yes, you can go the Alex Hormozi route. It does take a lot of time. It's not wrong. But if you want to do it quickly, fast, you have to understand that trust and aspiration are the two major factors that build it. And the easiest way to build it with your people is giving them more exposure in a helping way, but not too much. And that's where a WhatsApp group community or any sort of community comes into place. Now, if you want to know how you can build your personal brand, get a community, build your cult like audience, but first step is building that audience on Instagram itself. And if you don't really have that, this is a video you should be watching. But if you do and you want to build it, click the first link in the description and I'll help you build your strategy on how to do it. Peace.